Hey, Taylor. I need to try to find y'all on my, let's see, on my big computer. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Oh, perfect. Turn this off. Hold on. There we go. Oh, good. Hey, Sherry. Hi, Pam. I did not get this whole collection. I think I got a lot of, I got a good amount of it, but I didn't get all of the paper. I just did individual sheets of the ones that I really liked. And then I got the chipboard words and frames, and I got the die cut pieces. And then I went back and got the laser cuts because I needed the truck. I bought these whole laser cuts because I wanted the truck. I also love the VW vans and stuff and the camper, but I wanted the truck. Crazy. Hi, Jan. Hello. You ordered a little of this collection for Michelle. Yep, me too, Pam. So I'll show you guys everything that I kind of pulled out for my layout, and then we will get started. So I pulled out this stamp set. This is from Arden, and I'm thinking I want to try to incorporate that. I pulled out 3 inks, Catherine Pooler ink, Stone Blue, Eucalyptus, and Spiced. So we got those. I've got the PET tape. I'm super excited to use that. And then for papers, these are the 3 papers that I pulled out to use on this layout. And these are all from Rust and Revs 2. And this is the back sides of them. I will most likely be using this side. And we may get some more. I cut a few strips, but we may add some more. And then my background, I pulled this one from, what is the name of that? The newest travel one from 49 Market. Oh my gosh. I don't remember the name of it. But it's the newer travel, Wanderlust. Yeah, Wanderlust Explorer. I pulled this because I kind of wanted a creamy background for this layout. And then for some of my layering and for some of the embellishments that I'm making, I purchased this set for Michelle. I think she has more of these. It's the Tim Holtz Ideology. It's called Backdrops. And I have found that these work really well with 49 Market. Hi, Anna. Well, thanks for stopping in on your way to work. And so I pulled out this green one, the orange one, and where's the other one? It was another green that I think I already, it's in my, here, and this green one too. These 3 from this pack, but the colors and the tones of it really go well. So when you don't want to cut into like a big sheet of paper for matting and stuff, I have found that this little pack works out really nice with a lot of 49 Market. This is from that as well. Okay, so those are the papers. We're going to do a little bit of stamping on my Misty. And then I've already kind of gone through all the embellishments and put them in here, but I'll show you where they're coming from. So these are the laser cuts from this collection. Lots of manly things. And then here's the other side. So I've got that. we are going to use this stamp set. And I also used the 49, no, not 49 Market. Where is it? I also used this Fern Valley die from Arden. I already cut those out for us. Hi, Pam. Hi, Jackie. And then I pulled out stitches. I pulled out some other 49 Market rub-ons. And I think I pulled these out because I was thinking maybe I would pull some more florally, or like greenery bits and stuff. So I pulled those out. I pulled out the acetate leaves from Grove. And then I pulled out a few alphas to possibly use for part of my title. So, y'all, when I am, hi, Cynthia. Hey, Michelle. When I attack a layout, like when I'm thinking about when I'm planning a page, I start with my photos, which, by the way, these are my photos, and I'll tell you the story. These are from Hawaii. But I start with my photos, and then I pick out the collection I want to use or the main papers I want to use. Then I go through the embellishments from that collection, if I have any. And then I start spreading out into my craft room. I go to my rub-ons. I go to my loose embellishments. Like I just have a system that I kind of know where everything is. I go through that. I think about what stamp sets I have that I could use. So that is how my mind works when I'm thinking about a layout. And so I'm usually pulling from a lot of different places. And I love that because I like to use my new stuff, but I want to bring in as much old stuff as I can as well. In fact, in front of me, I have these tickets. I'm going to pull those because I might be able to use those today too. I might even be able to use these blue ones. So we'll put those up here as well. So about the photos, these are photos. My husband and I went to Hawaii a couple years ago. We stayed on the island of Molokai for, I think, 4 days. I can't remember. A doctor he had worked for when he was doing his residencies for PA owned a home in a big compound kind of thing in Molokai overlooking the ocean. So we stayed there. It was beautiful. And we were going on a hike, or we were going on this drive to go on a hike to this area, which we never got to. I'll tell you why later. And this truck pulls up with these little kids, and they're all locals, little kids in the back, and a dead wild boar. We're like, what? And so my husband, gets out the phone. He's like, can I film you guys? And he's videotaping them and asking them questions. And they were really fun and sweet little boys. But you guys, they hunt wild boar out in the forest. And you know how they hunt them? With a little knife. And wild boar are mean. They are mean. And they caught their boar. So they were going home to dress it up or do whatever you do with it. So kind of an odd pictures to include in my Hawaii album, but it was an experience that we, saw while we were there. So obviously I want to include it. And oh my gosh, this is the perfect collection for it. So first thing first, let's make some embellishments. I made a few, but I wanted to show you guys how I used this stamp and die. This is the one from 49 Market. It was with one of Katie Petit's collections, and it comes with all the stamps. And I'm using my Misty here, and I'm going to use eucalyptus. So we'll pick up that stamp, and I'm using that Tim Holtz paper that I just told you about because it goes perfectly. If you have Catherine Pooler inks, just very light tap because They are very juicy. And here we go. And then we're just going to do that. Perfect. I'll clean this later. And then this stamp set has like splotches and stuff in it too. So I'm going to use those as well. And we're going to kind of distress, we're going to distress these leaves a little bit. So I'm just going to take the same ink. I should have left it out. And just kind of add some marks. Perfect. All right. And then we are going to just quickly die cut this out and show you how easy this stamp set is and how stinking versatile it is. I use this a lot. One of my go-tos. This, and of course you all have been seeing me use the Sunburst one quite a bit as well. Okay, hope I'm not missing any questions or anything. Oh, hi, Amy. How are you? Sorry I missed you. I didn't see you in there. See you over there. Okay, I'm going to line this up real quick. Tack it down and quickly run this through my Gemini. And then we will start building the layout. Okay. Sorry about the noise. Okay, perfect. And these are just so pretty. Now, you can also, with this die, do it on white paper, and it has the solid stamp, so you can color it, you know, to whatever color you want. But I just decided to kind of cheat and use colored paper. So look at how pretty that is. So I already did a few more of those. We'll just leave those there. Bring our background paper back. And that's right side up. Perfect. And then I kind of was looking on Pinterest and all my places, and I saw a layout that had kind of some strips, and then it had like an embellishment cluster up here, here, and here. And then I think the title might have been over here. I can't remember. So that's kind of what I was thinking I would do. But I want to rough up the edges a little bit, but I didn't know if I wanted to like actually rough them up. So I'm going to just, this is a baby wipe. I'm just getting the edges wet with the baby wipe, and you're going to see that my edges are going to start, can you see how they're starting to kind of curl up a little bit? But I'm not using my distressor and making a big mess. I'm just white, you know, making that paper soft so that it will curl up a little bit. So this is a fun technique to add a little bit of distress or interest to your paper edges without getting too messy. So just going along with the baby wipe. And I don't need all of the edges to curl, but I love how it looks. And it's super quick and easy. If you don't have baby wipes at home, you could just like wet a paper towel as well. Okay, there's that one. Funny thing is, I just did this the other day, like kind of on accident. I was wiping something off of I was trying to wipe off something on a piece of paper and it started like curling up like this. I was like, ooh, I like that idea because it distresses it without it getting messy. So it was a happy accident. I have to decide how grungy I really want to make this layout. Ugh. Cleaner than sanding. Yes. Oh my gosh. I do that with the sanding and the distress tool, but you are right. It makes such a mess. I can tell my baby wipes getting a little dry. Okay. Oh my gosh, my husband has the hiccups and I can hear them from up here. Okay, almost done, guys. Almost done. I'm not going to worry about that side because maybe we'll bury that side. If not, I can fix it. So now I've got to figure out, I also have these like chains from the, what are those called? Laser cuts. Hi, Janice. Hello, hello. And so I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. But I know 100% I want to use this. This is that PET tape. I just have to figure out where I want to use it. Oh my gosh, it's going to be perfect. I'm thinking, you know what I'm going to do? Okay, I'm going to cut it. And then I'm going to cut it again so that I can just use half and half without like wasting parts that I'm not going to use. Hey, Michelle, this is, well, okay, I've got a few collections going on. The background paper is from Wanderlust by 49 Market. This PET tape is the from Arden. Oh, let's trim a little off. But the embellishments and the main papers, they are Rust and Revs 2. So that's where the main embellishments and paper are coming from. So I'm taking this film strip, you guys, and I'm just going to carefully try, oh, I need to move it over more, to cut it in half because I do not like wasting things that I love. And I love film strips. I love this tape and I don't want to waste it. So, yes, Pam, it is amazing. Amazing. So this is tape, so we are going to definitely like stick it down. But before I do that, I kind of want to see how I want to do it. Because I don't think I want the tape just on the ends. I think I want it to be kind of staggered a little bit. So like that, and then that, and then this, and then this is what I'm thinking. Can you color on the tape? Yes. So according to Katie, you can use alcohol markers and color the tape. However, I will tell you I've not tried it yet, but that's what she says. That you can color the tape. Because I have this one too. This I was thinking I could even use one of these. This is the one that comes with Hidden Creek. But then I just got this in my last order. I'm like, nope, I am definitely using that. And this one too, I know this is the other PE tape, which I could have totally used this one as well. and you can definitely color on this. So, ooh, she used Vicky's markers to color, Michelle said. I haven't tried it, but I intend on trying it at some point. So just remember, you can put this through your trimmer and cut it in half to save it, to like use, so you don't use it all. It's a big roll though, but I love it. I love, love, love it. Okay. I'm sure this is not going to be straight. Look at this, you guys. So awesome. Do I want this first? And then this? Yeah, I think so. Pam, this film strip tape is the newest one. It's just all just film strip, okay? But the other film strip tape was this one, which it's just pieces. It's not full strips. Like this is one piece. This is one piece. This is one piece. Perfect for embellishing clusters. But this newest one, this one is just all the same roll. So you can cut it to the length that you want and use it that way. Michelle, I'm not sure. Do you still have this, Michelle, in the store? I should have looked, but I didn't. So I'm going to do this here. Pam, I don't know how you miss this. You need this in your life. You guys, I almost bought two, but look at how much you get. I mean, let me put it up there. You get a ton of it. And then if you do what I did and cut it in half when you need to, then it saves on it a little bit too. And it sticks down amazing. Like it's awesome. Now, I have not tried to see what happens when you don't stick it down where you want it. That could be a problem. We're going to hope I don't do that. Okay. No, but I may have some in the crop backstash for Pam and Pam. She'll, Pam and Pam, Michelle will check on it for you and let you know. Hopefully they keep making this, right? I mean, that would be silly if they didn't. I'm just going to roll this back like so. I love it. So that is going to be like the main base, I guess you're going to call it, of our layout. Now, I did consider adding some mixed media in different areas, but then I was like, you know what? This is already kind of got some stuff. So instead of adding like wet mixed media, maybe we'll just add some stamping. I'm not sure. We'll get to that in a little bit. I cut these down, so I already have my mats ready here. So we'll get the pictures matted. And my mats, like my pictures, oh, did I not cut it down right? Or did I cut my picture wrong? Well, 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 of course it's not right. Because if it was right, it would not be me. I was thinking, oh, I'm going to get this all cut down and I'm going to be able to just put it on there and it's going to be perfectly even. No, it's not. Oh, Lord. It would not be my layout if it was. See if this one's right. Oh, this one's right. Okay. See if this one's right. Nope. Okay, that works. Michelle, I would like one too, if available. You see that, Michelle? If you have one, Taylor would like one as well. I wonder if you can get more, Michelle, because my goodness, I don't know why these companies are making, like, not keeping things around long enough. Okay, now it's going to be, oh, I didn't glue it. Now it's going to be kind of playtime, and we're going to get out the embellishments and see what we want to do. Move this over a little bit. I'll probably pop one of these up for sure. I'm going to do it this way. So that's going to be kind of where my photos are going to go. And then let's pull out our, look at this truck. Of course, I have to use the truck. And I might put it over there. Let's see. Okay, putting you on the list. I will check. Be right back. Oh, it's okay, so I do things like that all the time. Everything is expensive, so they don't want leftover stock. I get that, Sherry. I do. But for staples like this, like something that you can use without their collection or with every collection, like I just wish that they would consider making more of those types, you know? So thinking, okay, let's talk embellishment clustering. Who struggles with building embellishment clusters? I will tell you how I kind of like to think about building embellishment clusters. Okay. This is now I am no expert, but how I look at them. I try to find something first to build it on. It could be a tag like this. It could be something like a frame like this. In this case, I cut it in half because I was thinking maybe I'll put this here and then like one over here. So that's kind of like my foundation. Now, I'm going to use my truck over here, sort of like a foundation because it is large, but always know your foundation, whatever you're using as your foundation, it is going to be covered up. It might just be peeking out. Like you might cover most of this up, but that is okay. Like I feel like it's quite okay. I might add another frame down here later on if I feel like I want that. Sometimes I like to make sure I have in my clusters like similar things, not exact things, but similar. So whether it's similar shapes or similar colors or whatever. So we made all of these leaves. I'm probably going to cut these apart because they're kind of big. Okay. And these are all of the ferns that I cut out earlier. So now I'm going to fill in or start layering over my first layer. And then it becomes tucking and playing and tucking and playing until you get what you like. And you guys know probably from watching me that I basically have to create a layout twice. And that's because I lay it all out to make sure I like it. And then I put it all back and glue it. Remember though, we have these two. I might use some rub-ons. These are feeling, I might add some leaves, but these as a whole are feeling a little bit big. So let me pull out some of these. Let's see. See what else we have here. I think these are from Nature Study, if I'm not correct. These, I also have that little bit of greenery. Yeah. And then let's pull these out too, because these are going to be more transparent. So maybe they won't feel as heavy on the layout. You know what I mean? I don't want butterflies. I'm just going to pull a few of the smaller ones so we can play. This is another staple that I have bought a lot of. I've got the brown leaves like this and the green leaves. I love them. Okay, so let's try these up here. These I don't mind. I like these better for sure because they don't, visually, they don't take up as much space, like for your eye. Okay. We're just playing now, remember, guys. And we also could have used the rub-ons, but I think I'm going to stick with the acetate. I'm kind of afraid if I'm not sure with the rub-ons, once I put it down, I am 100% committed. And I'm not sure if I am 100% committed. You know what I'm saying? These little grass pieces are from the dies. And the reason why I want like the greenery in here is because we were just out in the woods. I mean, this was just out in the woods. Hi, Catherine. I love that. Yes, I know. The good thing is if you put a rub-on down and you don't like it, worst case scenario, right? Worst case is you just have to cover it up with something. So you just have to cover it up with an embellishment or something, right? I'm using this thick foam from Picket Fence Studios, which if y'all like this, I would get what I ordered. I have another one, a spare down there. But as you know, Picket Fence Studios is not going to be doing wholesale anymore. So she won't be able to get it anymore. So if you like that foam, grab it while you can. Okay. Woo! Where are we at? Where are we at? I've got this ticket. It was out of one of the collections. I can't remember which one. And let's get maybe a blue ticket. Remember, now we're tucking. So now we're kind of just tucking in where we need to. Oh my gosh, if you guys have these blue ones, they match perfectly with this collection. Ah, who would have known? Who would have known? Oh, yeah, right. Well, you know what? That's a great idea, Catherine, is that if you like the rub-ons but you don't know how to use it, like that would be kind of cool actually to make a background paper. Even just like cut a small strip and then just do a bunch of rub-ons. I like that. Let's see, pulling some of these apart. Now we're gonna focus on adding different color into our different clusters. I thought these boots were kind of cute. I don't know. they're just kind of rugged looking, right? And I need something else for some of these clusters. I made these. So I made these with a Heidi Swap stamp and die, and then I inked them with the blue. And this one says, because every photo tells a story, and I really love that. And then this one says today, and then it says we take photos as a return ticket to a moment otherwise gone. So I thought that was cool. And I thought I could maybe, I was thinking about this boot of like putting the boot there and using that as an embellishment cluster, which actually I really like over here. So I probably will do that. So y'all know I love my stamps. Like I love stamps. So I am always going to find a way to incorporate stamping if I can in a layout in some way. And I just buy so many that I don't like, I need to use them, right? I mean, we all do that, I know, but okay. I'm just making sure I'm not missing you guys's comments. That grass is too much. I need to pop this truck up. Let me get some foam to pop it up. I really love, I love making this, like, I love the fact that this is super masculine because we don't get much of that in scrapbooking. Okay. All right, we're just gonna play. So see where I've got mine cluster here. I'm liking how this top one's looking, but I'm probably gonna add some stamping that's gonna kind of come out from around it. So once I'm done here, I'm gonna take a pencil and kind of go around where I am there and to be able to add some clusters. Now, let's just see if we can't use, yeah, see if we just use like these, if we take the individual leaves of what we made here, I think we can still incorporate it and have it be super fun. And it makes us lots of different textures then. Just gives it more interest. My son and his family got to go to the NBA Oklahoma Thunder game tonight. They're giving the MVP award to one of the, oh, how cool is that, Pam? Oh, and you aren't there to take photos. How is that possible? We might put this somewhere just so we have it. I don't know. You know what I'm not happy about is I do not have something else orange pulled out. I don't think I need this ticket here, but I do need something else orange. So I probably will have to go back into my collections and look for something orange, because that is either that or I take the orange out, but I do like the orange. So okay. I'm getting sidetracked. Well, actually, let's just look really quick. Let's see what else is in here that could be orange. Might as well. I don't even know what this is. I could cut that apart and make that orange. Use that orange maybe. Strength over comfort. Chase purpose. I don't know these people in the truck, so I really can't say anything like descriptive about them. This has a little orange in it. Okay. Nothing in there that I saw. Okay. Let's see if there's anything in the chipboard. I've got a yellow ticket, but that does not work. And blue, but that does not work. And I don't have, now, if I wasn't live, I could easily just stop and make something. Let me look on the backy here. Nope. I'm going to cut this up. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to cut this up. Actually, I have a die. Where's that die? Right here. Let's use, hold on a second, guys. Let's use the die from, I'm going to use the die from this. And we're going to cut this out and pretend that it is a ticket. That works. Because I just need it, like, you know what I mean? Poking out. Oh, duh. Pam. Yes, I could totally cut the orange ticket in half. That is so smart. I got that now too, but that is brilliant. Hello, Tisa, wake up. That's a great idea. That's the best thing about lives. You guys can solve my problems. Right? Hi, Janice. Hello, hello. I can't believe that. Let's see. Can I cut it in half? We won't see it. Let's play with it like this, and then let's play with this one here. Either way works. But you know what? I like your idea. I just got to see how I want to cut it in half. We'll do that in a little bit. Let's work. Now that I kind of know how I want my embellishments to go, we're going to kind of make a little round circle here. And let's do a little stamping because it's just fun. This is such a fun stamp. The question is, which stamp do we want to use? So that's when I get out a handy dandy scratch piece of paper and play. Really like this. Man, that is some really stuff on there. Okay. Get my block. I'm going to start with a light ink. I'm going to start with the blue. And I encourage you guys always to stamp off, like to stamp on something first to make sure that you like it. And I like this. I'm actually going to stamp off because I don't want it super, super dark. So we'll start with that one. And then, do I want to add that in there? I really love this one. I love this one. Let's see what this one looks like. And we'll add some stamping down here too, because if you add it in one area, you really kind of need to add it in the other. Have it in more than one place on your layout. Oops, sorry, I'm shaking my desk. Okay. Okay, got And then what else? Let's do this in the green. Boy, this carrier sheet does not want to come off of there. I'm stamping off because I do not want this to like take over. And remember, this part's going to be covered up, so I'm okay with that. And I think I want a little bit more up at the top of the green. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Thanks, Michelle. Okay, I think we can start building, and I can always add more later, right? So that there. And then what did I have? See how so much gets covered. So you just have to keep that in mind. All right, I'm gonna tack this down. I'm not gonna like glue it so I can't lift the edges to be able to tuck anything. I'm just tacking down the little ends here. So what's closest here, I'm going to tack down. And then I'm still going to be able to like lift this up. See? So I can decide if I want to put this under or if I want to put it over. I'm going to be brave and cut this in half because I think that was a really smart idea by Pam. I probably need more orange down there, but we'll figure that out. Okay. Grass is going to go here. Like the boot. Maybe the grass will go here. You see, not even all my stamping's going to show. Just ordered the rest of the film strip tape that they had in stock. Michelle, you are the absolute queen. You're the best. Hi, T. We absolutely love you, Michelle. I'm going to make this a little smaller. There. 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 Okay. All right, guys. So far, I'm liking that. Was there something else I had up there? Oh, you know what I made, which I think I want to use somewhere. I made this camera, which I think would be cool maybe up here. I'm going to glue this down so far because I do like it so far. Tanya, it sounds like she will have more in. If you want one, I would suggest going in the store looking for it. You probably can search it under Arden, Arden, and go on waitlist. And if you want to make sure you really get one, pre-authorize it. Then you'll be at the top of the wait list. Now, always know if you pre-authorize something and then Michelle can't get it, you will get your money back. You're not going to lose money. So I would definitely go on wait list if you want it. It sounds like they're not going to have it forever. So oh, okay, even better. It doesn't charge unless they get it in stock. I did not know that, Michelle. It just the system just holds your money, I guess. But Michelle doesn't see your card. It's all stored in the system, if you're wondering. Okay. Where's my phone? Okay. Perfect. It is not, Michelle. It is me choosing to buy, and I like to think I'm being helpful. Support Michelle and your helpers. My order went through with Arden, so we should get them. Awesome! You're the best, Michelle. That is awesome. Okay, I love the stamping, you guys, and I'm going to move this guy over a little bit so it's coming off, I think, because quite frankly, I don't like where I placed all of that, but I'm loving that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this guy down. Okay, there. Perfect. Okay. And now we are going to work on this side, and we do want to add at least a little bit of stamping, even if it's poking out somewhere. So let me move this stuff over here. Again, I'm going to just kind of make a line here and here so I know where I'm going. Start with the blue. And remember, we stamped off so we would not have such crazy color. Okay, that's the blue. And then I know I'm missing stuff, guys. I'm sorry. Yes. Oh, yeah, up there. Michelle is the best. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, the orange. Where is that one? You guys. Do you know I do this every time? Now I have to put an embellishment cluster right here. You guys. How many times do I do this with you guys? Oh, you know why? Because I have stuff where it shouldn't be. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. At least it's blue. We can do a little stamping, a little stamping over there. Oh my. Remember I said I wanted to use this? Maybe that's going to be going right there. Oh my gosh. I am living up to my name right now. That's all I have to say. Ooh, yes. Pam. Yes, I might be doing that. Oh my Lord. How many times do I do this with you guys? It's okay. We will make it work, but we can. I can totally tear that. That would totally work. I know. Happy accidents. I know. You guys don't understand what when I do that, what is going on in my brain is just like, oh my Lord. I should not be one bit surprised at myself, though, honestly. Not at all. Okay. This is the problem. I have a pretty large desk, but I am surrounded by crap, and I'm working in a 12-inch by 12-inch space. That is the biggest problem. Okay. But it's okay. We'll fix it. We always do. Oh my gosh. I don't even know. Do you guys want to know something? Do you know I'm a waitress. I'm a server. When I lost my job a couple years ago, I couldn't find a job, so I became a server. And do you know I do the same kind of stuff at work? So it is not just scrapbooking that I am a mess. Like my boss is like, "Oh my Lord, are you kidding me?" Like, sorry. Like one time when I was opening, I literally I was when you open, you start the coffee and everything. And I had made the decaf coffee, okay? It was already made. But then you put the bag in so that the second pot is ready to make when we need it, right? So you just got the coffee in the filter ready to go. Oh no, 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 no. Not me. I put the thing in, I hit brew, walk away to go do something else, and I come back and it brewed about a half a cup of coffee or a half a pot of coffee into a coffee pot that was already full. So you can only imagine the mess I had. But luckily, it was just me. I was the only one there. We weren't open yet. So it was just me. But I was like, oh my Lord. But the problem is, I tell on myself. I have not learned that if they don't know, they don't need to know. But no, I tell everyone what I did because it's funny. So, yeah, that is my life for sure. But that's all right. Stamp it. Yep. Can you put a strip of paper you used on the left? There is a way. The good thing is that mistake is an easy fix. It really is. I'm not worried. I am not worried. I think I want this smaller leaf. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. I'm glad that I can just be me. Okay. Oh my lordy. Let's put the boot on here. Isn't that cute? How cute is that? I'm gonna pop that up. Tisa, are you seeing my message? All aboard, the Hot Mess Express is on track. Yeah. Is that your message you're talking about, Tanya? Better to tattle on yourself than have someone else do it and have it bite you in the tushy. Been there, experienced that. Yeah. It's not like even something I would get in trouble for, honestly. It was not a big deal. I mean, I had to clean up the mess. Nobody else did. So, it's okay. It's okay. Do you guys think this is the fun part of scrapbooking? Like the like, you know, putting things here, putting things there, or does this part stress you out? I'm curious. Like, does this part stress you out of like embellishing and um or is this the fun part for you? Let's see. Um I can't wait to meet you too, Amy. Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, y'all think this is the fun part. I do too. I think some people stress about embellishing though, honestly. But I think the key to it being fun is having all of your stuff out, like having this big mess, having your little tray with all of your stuff, and, so you're not having to like constantly looking for stuff, you know? Ooh, yeah. We're going to put this here and one of these. This is the fun part of the lives. Oh, of the lives. Yeah. Yeah. Pam, but I just slapped stuff on. I'm not as worried as you. Um, am I worried? Do I sound worried? Janice, don't let it stress you out. Um, I see how it can be stressful for sure. But I think the way for it not to be stressful is to do what I do, and that is don't commit right away. Lay it all out, you know, and then go back and glue it. To me, that makes it, you get to see it, right? You get to see whether or not you like it. Nothing worse than knowing you have something and can't find it. I even had a sticky note on the bag. Look for 2 days. Oh, I know. I've been there. Pam, do you guys, okay, hold on a second. I have to tell you a story. Do you remember I was telling you guys last night in the sale about that I made a watercolor palette out of the, this is my watercolor palette out of the Distress, what are they called? The Distress watercolor pencils. Okay, so I used a piece of, okay, don't do this. Okay, let me tell you something. Don't do what I did. I made this beautiful little thing with all of the names and everything to correspond with this. And I thought these were pretty dry. And I closed it and it sucked up all the water. Well, you see what's on the back of this? This is just, it was old, like cardstock I had printed something on. And then I didn't use it. So I was like, well, I'll use that to put in my card. So this was sitting on my shelf like this. I lost this color palette for like 3 or 4 weeks. I had been searching in my room everywhere. I tore everything apart, everything to find that. And of course, I didn't find it. And then the other day, I was standing over by my shelf and I just literally looked down and it was right there. It was not even covered up by anything. Like it was literally just sitting there, just sitting there. So, yeah. Let's see. I like the lives because we get to see how other people do clusters and stuff. But when I'm by myself, yeah, I lose my mind. Yeah. Because we overthink it. The nice thing about when we have to do lives for you guys, not have to, but because we do it, we love them. But when we do lives, you don't have time to panic. You don't have time to panic, right? You just gotta act like you knew what you were doing. Yep, me too. Yep. I mean, unbelievable. So we may sound like we know what we're doing. We may even look like it at times. But inside, deep down, we are panicking inside. Okay. You guys, I'm really liking how this is turning out though. Okay, that's good. We got a stamp down here. Do you guys see how using something to kind of start your embellishment cluster makes everything, like makes building your cluster easier, like starting with these frames? Oh, I'm going to tell you something I am not happy with right now with myself. I know I'm like a squirrel. I just saw a rabbit and I ran to a different subject. Look at this. Look at these. I am so mad at myself right now. You guys will say, oh, I didn't even notice. I absolutely cannot stand that I have these right across from each other. So I'm going to see if it's possible. We're just going to see if it's even possible to move this cluster down just a little bit. I used wet glue right there, so I don't know. But I am not, even just a smidge, because this really is bothering me. Yes, I did it. The idea, oh my gosh, the idea that they were right even, I did not like. Like, to me, it needs to be staggered more. So, I feel like I just saved myself. I like it. I don't want everything to be even. When it's kind of staggered, it just adds a little bit more interest, I think. So we fixed it. Yeah, Pam, they were even. Now I've moved them down. Do you guys like it better moved down? Or be honest, be honest, be honest. Are you like thinking, I would have never even noticed that? Sorry, I just hit my table. Would you be like, I didn't even notice that, Tisa? Like, why? You worried about it for nothing? Or do you notice the difference now that it's done? Like, do you see what I saw? Or am I just crazy? I'll kind of mess this up a little bit, but it's covered, so it's okay. Yeah, okay, Taylor, I agree. Look like angel wings. Yep, Michelle, like you do too. So the thing is when you are looking at your layout and you're looking down on your table at it, you miss things like that. That's why I think it's sometimes even important to walk away from your layout and then go back to it, because you miss things. Well, the only reason why I saw it is I looked up at the camera, at the screen, and I was like, oh my gosh, those are right across from each other. I don't like it. You guys, I have been babbling. I'm sorry. So now I'm going over an hour again. I'm not going to discuss it now because I don't know if anyway, I'm going to have a real problem at the crop for one of these things we're doing. Just going to put it out there right now. Now I lost, here. It's like I lost my page I was stamping off. Okay, got the blue. I put the cap back on my ink pad. We're going to add the orange. And I lost the orange. Oh, here it is. Like, I lost the orange stamp. Oh, Janice, you noticed too. Yeah, okay, T, I get it, but I don't think it would have been awful. Oh, no, it would not have been awful. but it would have bothered me. You should ask Michelle. I'll show her a layout and then I'll be like, oh, I don't like this part. And she knows every time I go redo it. Every time. And then I send it to her. I go, look what I did. I redid it. Okay, where's my green stamp? Sometimes I stand up and look down. Janice, yes. Yeah, I agree. That is smart when I remember to do it. Do you guys like the addition of the stamping? It's really subtle. Michelle does a lot of stamping on her layouts too, and I love it. I've been learning a lot of things from you, Michelle. Michelle Schmidt, I'm talking about. Michelle, she always changes it. I do. Oh my gosh. Do you guys see that little brown frame that I had? Oh, here's the other half of it. Darn it. It was the other half of this. In all of my craziness, I lost it. Well, oh, here it is. It's on the floor. Of course it is. Aw, thanks, Michelle. When in doubt, look on the floor or in your garbage can because it's probably there. Okay. I thought I messed up again, you guys, because I thought I was going to have this cluster a little bit higher. We're going to put it down here. And, so fun, so fun. You know what I love about 49 and Market is it really all does work together so nicely. I'm not going to worry that there's no orange ticket down here. It doesn't have to be perfect. Do I have another little grass piece? Here's another fern. It would have been cute to have all that stuff coming out of the truck. Pam, you had to move your trash can. I love it. Oh, that's great. Okay, there's the truck. Okay. I do feel like I am going to try to incorporate this over here. And I was going to do this over here, possibly. I have an idea. What if, where's my blue? What if I took the blue? I was thinking I would tear here and add paper, which is an option, but I'll do that if I mess it up some more. I'm going to take my blue and I'm going to tab it off a little bit. And we're going to do this. And we're going to just kind of okay. We're going to kind of act like we're going to do a little cluster here, a stamping cluster. Where's my one? Okay. And then where is the, I love this color, this spiced color by Catherine Pooler. It's so pretty. Remember, I still have to add my title. Add a little piece of the chain. Yeah. Okay, that's that. And then where are my green? Where are my oh, here they are. Okay. Now, where's my little embellishment I made here? This needs to be popped up. I don't know if we're going to use the chain there or not. I'm auditioning it. Let's think about something first, and that is my title. I was going to do authentic. I wanted to use this gold authentic, but it's too big. So authentic, rugged, and then I was going to do, I may not have room. Well, maybe this will solve my problem altogether. Hold on. That is too white. Those aren't going to work. Maybe these. Just a little piece of the chain. Stamp some orange. I've got some orange there. You probably can't see it really well. I need to work on the title first because I'm getting a little too ahead of myself and I need to make sure this fits. Molokai. I wrote down how to spell Molokai. M-O-L. L. O. K. A. I. Authentic, rugged. I wish this would fit because I really like the gold. Let me see if I really put it together. I don't know why I really just like this touch of gold. And this is from Cedar House. This title, Authentic, is from the Cedar House stickers. What I did I put all of my Cedar House, my Rust and Revs 1, what I had, I just had a few papers and a few odds and ends, and Rust and Revs 2 all together to use together because I think that they all really work well. Authentic. I'm sure this is not even straight, but we're just going to see if I can get it to fit. And if I even like it. I don't know. You know, sometimes you get it all out here and it's like, eh. Authentic. Might be too big. We'll see. Rugged. Molokai. And then I was going to put in these little green ones, local. Now, or I could do, if I started it up there. This is the tedious part. I'm sorry, guys. I know this part is so boring. This is the part that I should say. Well, I will say, if y'all need to go, if you need to get to work, get to bed, I understand.
Tisa?
Yeah, I'm live.
Oh.
Okay, I think I kind of like it up there. What do you guys think? Who, if there's anyone left here? If there's anybody that stayed with me this long, do you like the gold? And it's got to be straightened. I know that. All this has to be straightened. And then we will put and then we'll put local in this. Yikes, these are tiny. Okay, I think we're going to keep it. So we'll add that. We'll add that. I'll probably do it off camera so you guys don't have to watch me. Do you guys like the chain? I kind of like it because it kind of goes with all this stuff. And then I'll probably where is that Molokai? Yeah, I'm gonna do it like yeah. I'm gonna center rugged in like right in between Molokai and I should get my T-square ruler out. That would be smart. That'd be the smart thing to do. Do you guys like the chain? I'm curious. Or should I leave the chain off? Yes to the chain. I just feel like it fits with the feel of the story and the feel of the layout, the kind of grungy feel, you know? Okay. There's Molokai. Of course, I'm going to have to go back and glue all of those down, which is real pain. Maybe just a piece of turn chain and not the whole edge. Where would you put the piece? Like just right in the middle here, like a little section. I wish I could put this, but I feel like this. Wonder if I just put it to there and have this at the end and then have, I'm thinking out loud here. Just thinking out loud. And maybe something like that. Where it's not all the way down. Now, how am I going to fit my camera in? Because I really wanted this camera. Oh, I wondered if I put the camera. I got to move Molokai down, but maybe I can put the camera as part of the title. Oh my goodness, you guys. I am a mess. Okay, so what I'm going to do is fix my title. I'm going to get it all lined up. I want to use this camera because I like it. I like this down here. So I think I'll fix my title and make it all straight and everything. Find a place for the camera, glue this down, and then I think that's it. I might even come back with some splatters because, yeah, we will need some splatters. Probably some black splatters. I'm going to use the camera, but I feel like I have to have authentic up high so that it's not coming all the way to the edge. So I think I'm going to move Molokai down, leave room in the center here for the camera or something, and then, yeah, go from there. The camera in the back of the truck, too big. I think it's too big. I mean, in reality, do I have to use the camera? I suppose I don't have to, actually. There's another little camera here somewhere. I've probably lost it. It's so small. Yeah, I'm going to do splatters, but I want to wait on my splatters because I want to get my title down. So, oh, here's the little tiny camera. It's too little. It doesn't even go because it's too little. I'll play around. I'm going to play around with the title and we'll see if I put the camera. I really liked it up here, but you know what? We'll see. I've got it here. I can always use it on another layout, but I do like adding this here. And you know what? My little ink disaster didn't turn out so bad after all. Luckily, we were already stamping on this layout. And luckily, it was the blue and not like the dark, dark orange or something. So, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had so much fun with you guys. I am going to be putting this in my Hawaii album. Y'all, do you want to see my Hawaii album real quick? Look it. I want to show you something. Not that I haven't kept you on here long enough. But hold on. How do I do this? I'm going to do this because it's plastic. And lay this sucker on here. Look at my Hawaii album really quick. I'll show you where it's going to go. This is, I can't really give you a good look because I don't have enough space. But these are some Hawaii pictures. One day I'll do a full walkthrough. But here's where it's going to go. Let me find it. right next to this lovely page. When my husband got our truck stuck on this skinny dirt road, going up to what was supposed to be a beautiful overlook. So this is going to go next to this layout because that is when we met these fine gentlemen with their dead wild boar, is when we were on our little adventure. So super going to be fun. I think it goes really nicely next to each other. And I think I only have like 2 layouts left to complete my Hawaii album. And then when I'm done, I'll do a walkthrough possibly. So, all right, guys, y'all have a great night. And let me tell you who is next. Hold on, Facebook. Lay out some more. And calendar. Today is the 22nd. So tomorrow, T's birthday. Oh yeah, T, I'm going live with you tomorrow too. I think several of us are, right? Tomorrow night, T's birthday live. T is having a Zoom room on Saturday from 10 a.m. till 3. Amy is going live at 8 p.m. And yeah, that is going to finish out our week. So super, super, super excited. It's going to be a fun week. Hey, for all of y'all who have off on Memorial Day, have fun. Sadly, I have to work, but I hope that you all have a wonderful holiday, and maybe we'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Have a great night, guys. Bye.